The Fantastic Four trailer has landed, and the question on everyone's mind is, has Marvel finally cracked it? Or are we in for yet another doomed attempt to bring Marvel's first family to the big screen? Because let's be honest, the Fantastic Four's cinematic track record has been so legendarily doomed it makes the Titanic look like a routine stop for some ice cubes. After years of the MCU chasing fictitious trends, too distracted to even notice their own customers were leaving them, the Fantastic Four seemed like a perfect opportunity to steady the ship. With Disney's acquisition of Fox, Marvel had a chance to erase the sins of the past, specifically 3 wildly unsuccessful adaptations ranging from forgettable to outright unwatchable. You'd think someone would have figured this out by now. We're talking about a team with a guy made of rock, another made of fire, one that turns invisible, and a dude who can stretch his body like rubber. How is making them interesting such hard work?
Carlos, this is a stupid fucking problem to have.
So this was the chance to do it right, to bring these beloved characters into the MCU with the care and attention that they deserve. And here we have it. Gone is the usual modern Marvel aesthetic, replaced with a retro-futuristic vibe. Wood panels, sleek fins, and a general style that feels pulled straight out of a mid-century sci-fi daydream. But then there's the colour palette, soft blues and creams, giving the whole thing the energy of a baby boy's nursery. It's undeniably striking, but also strangely lifeless. Which brings us to the cast, which feel more like placeholders, stand-ins for the actual Fantastic Four, waiting for their real personalities to show up. There's no real spark or chemistry, no sense that these people are actually a family who've been through everything together. Seeing them interact is like watching co-workers make small talk in an elevator. It's polite and functional, but utterly forgettable. Take Ben Grimm for instance. The thing is introduced in the kitchen, doting over a pot of food and apologising to Herbie the robot for adding garlic. Is this meant to be cute? It's just so dull. This is meant to be a scene establishing his warmth and humour, but it just plays out like a low-energy sitcom with a laugh track removed. And then there's the matter of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, played by Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby. Don't get me wrong, both are fine actors, but their casting feels safe, uninspired, predictable. Pascal has gone from prestigious character actor to the official face of franchise fatigue. And while he's undeniably talented, his omnipresence is starting to wear thin. Maybe it's time for him to be downgraded from being in everything to just most things. And Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, is supposed to be the embodiment of swagger, confidence and charm. The guy who lights up the room literally and figuratively.
Set your ass on fire.
And sure, we see him flying around, but what do we actually get from him in this trailer? No personality, no presence, just another CGI figure doing CGI things. But there is a small glimpse of Galactus. It's only a fleeting moment, but in that short glimpse there's something genuinely exciting. Now, some Marvel fans may argue that this is all premature, that we need to see more before passing judgment. But here's the thing, trailers are supposed to excite us, to make us want to see it. Instead, this one leaves me feeling a bit hollow. And when your superhero trailer evokes the same emotional response as a shampoo commercial, you might have a problem. Compare this to the recent teaser for Daredevil Born Again, and the difference is stark. That trailer oozes confidence, tension, and raw excitement. It had me on the edge of my seat, already invested. Meanwhile, Fantastic Four just sort of exists. It's a trailer that happens, and then you move on with your day. Of course, Marvel doesn't just care about audience excitement, it cares about money. And if recent history has taught us anything, it's that the MCU's financial dominance is no longer a given. Despite some crowd pleasers making a splash, the overall recent trend has been decline. Marvel is learning the hard way that brand loyalty only goes so far, and audiences won't just show up out of habit anymore. They need reasons to care, and so far I don't think this trailer is giving them enough. Now, I'd love to be wrong. I'd love for this to be a case of an indifferent trailer hiding a great movie. But Marvel's track record of late makes that hard to believe. If this really is the MCU's big shot at redemption, they'd better hope they're saving the best for the actual film. Because right now, This first look is giving me more reasons than I'd like to worry than to get excited. So, Fantastic Four. Right now I'm on the fence and leaning towards being a little worried, but hey, at least it's not fan-forstic bad. Not yet.